To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go in Glendale. On the return, here comes St. Del. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. Well, this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Dell now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
180! What's up?
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
180!
Sticking with Henderson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yep. 180!
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Screen here for Gibbs. Ooh, that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27. Working quickly here.
And it's third down.
Third down run by Gibbs. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickoff, and it gets him a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forwards and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's another for him. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's out the clear at the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devontae Adams the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Cardinals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. 79.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have second down behind the sticks.
19, 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Running back sent in motion. McCarthy throwing on third down. We throw deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. Second and goal coming up.
The 6-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
180. Hurry.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
180.
Throwing again is Baker. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Cardinals making a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
36 yards. First down.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Panthers with work to do on 2nd and 12. Off the cut they go with Gibbs. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. He has it at the 13. Escapes the defender. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the left, he's got Arroyo. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Big strike here to Williams. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Cardinals 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the third. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Baker now off the play fake. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. It's Henderson on the give. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Baker now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returnable from near the end zone. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Chased out to his right. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Mayfield now off the play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Dell now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Ringo on the tackle.
Hey, alert!
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Watch out!
To throw is Mayfield. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense in the hurry-up here.
And the Cardinals, first down.
Run.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Henderson here from the gun. He finds space, middle of the field. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And having gained up about a handful there. Riley Moss with that tackle.
Let's go!
Working quickly here.
Point it right.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Watch out!
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Cardinals continuing to fight at least. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
65. Hey, check that. Street.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Win the rep. Let's go. Right here.
Again, it's Gibbs. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. It's fielded at the 14. Nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. What's up?
They give now to Henderson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup.
Working now from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Cardinals
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action, McCarthy. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers continue piling it on here in the 4th. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offensive line fast. This is Henderson on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now here's Mayfield. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
He did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first, guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Dell on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. To the right and wheeled in by Downs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This fine Schoonmaker complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hauled in by Downs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Alert!
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
19 Tiger.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Glendale.